We had a thing called COVID, Corona, a few years ago already, or actually it's still amongst us. But when it was the most critical one, the food service industry was hit tremendously, especially restaurant businesses. First of all, how do you think that the industry has recovered from this, or has it?
It depends where you are, but indeed a lot has recovered. But we can't ignore what has happened in the middle, and we are not back to 2019, and we will never be there because we live in a different world. Mm-hmm. So yes, of course, everything was closed. We didn't have much a choice but to be at home. Then there were gradual reopenings and gradual setbacks. Even when everything was finally sort of given the okay, people didn't return immediately because they were concerned, they were afraid. Gradually, the situation has normalized. But we are in 2023. We are not back in 2019. Mm-hmm. So what is different? Well, the occasions have changed, and that again depends where you are. But two things that have never returned to where they were. One is hybrid working from home. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are much more often at the office than obviously last year or the year before, but we are not back to be in the office as often as we used to be. That means that the occasions are elsewhere or for another type of food. And the second thing that is different is delivery. Delivery is clearly off peaks, but is still much larger than what it was in 2019. And it may still give up a little bit more of market share, but we will not go back to 2019. So these two are structural changes that, if you want, were already happening at a very slow pace and got a boost from the situation and have settled at a higher level. Mm-hmm. And of course, when we were getting out of the COVID, so let's say about a year ago, around the summer, okay, we are not going to die from it, everything looks better. Then we got, around February, we got the war in Ukraine, and we started to have inflation.
Exactly.
So again, the situation of the consumer is once again not what it was in 2019. Because I don't know for you, but my salary has increased well below what inflation has increased.